I've had the opportunity of visiting this gorgeous country, Kyrgyzstan, twice, in winter as well as spring. And let me show you everything that you can see and visit in Kyrgyzstan along with some travel tips before you visit Kyrgyzstan. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. This video is about what to see in Kyrgyzstan. Along with showcasing some of the beautiful remote places to visit in Kyrgyzstan, I will also give you some Kyrgyzstan travel tips. Firstly, you have to land in Bishkek because it's the capital city and it has the international airport. But stay in Bishkek as little as possible. One day is more than enough because there's practically nothing to see in the city. Secondly, please note that all the places that I'm about to list in this video, it's impossible to do day trips from Bishkek to these places. So get ready to move around a lot. Let's begin. Number 1 is the most beautiful lake, which is located only 2 hours away from Bishkek. However, this is the most popular destination for locals to go hiking on a weekend, so make sure you pick the right day. And you cannot reach here by car, you have to go hiking, and it takes an entire day to and fro. Make sure you pack a picnic lunch for yourself. Next up on the list of what to see in Kyrgyzstan is Shaka Canyon National Park. Generally, people come here for hiking or even horse riding. It is quite famous here and it is also located about 2.5 hours away from the capital city Bishkek. Kyrgyzstan is a mountainous region, mountainous country actually, and the weather is very unpredictable to say the least. It is constantly changing. The best time to visit Kyrgyzstan, I would say, is from April till like June, and then starting again from September up until like November. July and August is something I don't recommend. It might be very hot, very crowded, and of course pricey as well. December is also a good month to come if you want to experience the snow, but you won't be able to see much or do much. Kyrgyzstan's beauty lies in its greenery. Next up on the list is a canyon, Kok Moynak. This is also located about 3 hours or so away from the capital city Bishkek. I should have given a disclaimer right at the beginning of this video. All the places listed in what to see in Kyrgyzstan require a fair bit of hiking. Visa. Yes, so this is interesting. My audience, you guys, are mainly from UAE and India, so let me just talk to you directly. UAE residents do not require a visa to be applied prior. You can get visa on arrival. However, it is not free. It is costing $50. You need to have 3 months, minimum 3 months of residency, UAE residency, and of course 6+ months of passport validity to avail this. Please carry your Emirates ID to get the visa at the airport, which will cost you $50. Indians, my friends, you need to apply for an e-visa. Very straightforward, very quick, but you need an additional document called the letter of invitation. Now, this is not rocket science. It doesn't come from the government or anything. You just need a licensed tour operator, or you can contact me. I can help you with this. It will cost you an additional $50 to $75 apart from the $50 that you need to pay for the visa. Now, if you are an experienced hiker, I would tell you go to this place called Kelu Lake, which is the best hike or trek you will have in Kyrgyzstan. It is short, not too long. It only takes 3 days, but you will be staying in yurt camps and guest houses if you decide to take this trek. Kyrgyzstan is a road tripping country. Don't know if that's the right word, but basically expect yourself to be sitting in the car a lot. Everything is far. If you're going into the mountains away from Bishkek, expect yourself to be sitting in the car for a minimum of 5 hours. It's like the closest place is the Shaka Canyon, which is the fairy tale canyon, is 5 hours away from Bishkek. I'm just trying to tell you that, and on average every single day expect yourself to be sitting in the car with breaks, of course, with sightseeing, 5 hours. Just so you keep that in mind. If you're someone who suffers from motion sickness, someone who doesn't like to be sitting in the car for so long, then I don't recommend moving outside Bishkek so far away and stuff like that. Then base yourself in Bishkek. That's your best bet. And then you won't be able to see a lot because there's only like a very limited amount of
stuff that you can see that's close to Bishkek.
Next up on the list is Alton Aran National Park. Now this place is extremely remote. You have to go all the way from Bishkek, the capital city, to Karakol, stay a night. That takes 7 hours, and then from there another 2 to 3 hours off-roading to reach Alton Aran. This place is heaven, and enjoy the hot springs here. Shaka Canyon or Fairy Tale Canyon is probably the easiest place and with the least amount of hiking that you might encounter. This place, well, you don't necessarily need to hike up to the panoramic point for this view. You can also stay down and just chill and walk around in the canyons. It is stunning, mesmerizing, and beautiful. It is located about 5 hours drive away from Bishkek.
Do not try to self-drive in this country. Even if you have a local SIM card, there is no network. Google Maps will obviously stop working. And also the fact that Google Maps will only take you to a certain point. There are places, for example, if you're going to a valley, there are places to go, viewpoints and things like that. You will not know that. Only an experienced guide or an experienced English-speaking driver will be able to take you to those points. During snow, everything pretty much looks the same. So we had no idea how the driver was driving from point A to point B when everything was just white. I don't recommend doing a self-drive here at all, not even in summer months, because the network is still an issue irrespective.
Last one on the list of what to see in Kyrgyzstan is Kelu Lake. Now, I personally did not visit this place because you can only come here during the summer months, and I went during winter. It was covered in snow. You can only get to this place via trekking as well. And it is located about 12 hours away from Bishkek.
Be prepared. Pack everything. Especially if you are planning to come here in the shoulder months like April or October, which is spring and autumn. You will not know what the hell the weather is, because it's going to be cold and it's going to be warm, and it could rain and it could snow, or not snow, but you could find snow. So you have to pack for rain, snow, summer and winter all in one trip. I wouldn't recommend carrying such a heavy jacket because it won't be -20, but definitely carry a jacket and carry some woolen stuff, but also carry some light t-shirts or some shirts which like have full sleeves, so that if you're feeling cold or whatever during the day also, you still have yourself covered. If you're coming here in spring and autumn, you will have to carry probably 2 pairs of shoes. One is like the hiking waterproof shoes if you encounter snow and stuff, rain and stuff, but otherwise for the day, for the walks and stuff, Skechers will do in the city.
So I have listed all the offbeat remote places to visit in Kyrgyzstan. There are of course a lot more places that you can visit and explore in Kyrgyzstan. Make sure you have a fair bit of fitness before you plan your visit to Kyrgyzstan. As you can see, all the places I've listed require a fair bit of hiking. So make sure you come here for a good 7 to 10 days so that you can enjoy all the places that I've mentioned in a relaxing manner. And this place requires a fair bit of, well, planning and prepping. So keep that in mind before your visit to Kyrgyzstan.
If you like this vlog, you know what to do. Give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, take care. Bye. Cheers. Mwah.